gentlemen, the Hurricane Watchman is here with a tropical weather update. Today we're going to be talking about a storm that is going to be impacting southwestern Pacific Ocean and the areas in that area, including New Caledonia. So currently it has winds of about 30 miles an hour. The air pressure is about 1,004 millibars. So the lower that air pressure is, the stronger the storm is. So the air pressure is about 1,004 millibars, so it's very weak. As you can see, it's very disorganized. There's no super deep convection. There's very broad convection, and there's very broad rotation. There is a little bit of some rotation, but it's all very, very broad. Nothing condensed, nothing very well developed at this time. For the 5-day formation chances, we are saying it's going to have a 50% chance in the next 48 hours and a 50% chance in the next 5 days. This is because as it moves southeast, it is going to move into an area of more favorable conditions, but because it's going to be moving so quickly, it's going to be kind of ripping itself apart. So I do think it's going to reach around 40 to 45 mile an hour winds. However, the wind speed is not going to be the biggest threat. The biggest threat is going to be the heavy rain and the flooding, and that's what we're also going to be talking about today, is the flooding that's going to be impacting New Caledonia, Vanuatu, and the Solomon Islands. This is well to the east of Papua New Guinea, northeast of Australia. So as you can see here, we do have a system developing up into the northwest here, moving down, develops nicely, reaches winds of around 40 to 45 miles an hour. Heaviest rain is going to be over New Caledonia, and Solomon Islands are also going to have some heavy amounts of rain. We're going to see very high rain amounts, several millimeters an hour. I do think some areas could see 100, 150, and some isolated areas could see upwards of 200 millimeters of rain. So looking at the amount of rain that we could be seeing, as you can see here, New Caledonia to the eastern portion, 100 to 150 millimeters of rain. Solomon Islands farther to the north, I do think we could see 50 to 100 millimeters of rain, and some of these other smaller islands are on the right side of the storm, so they won't see as much rain, 50 to 100 millimeters of rain. The good news is the heaviest of the rain is not going to be impacting any populated areas. As you can see, we do have a bullseye out here. This is according to the GFS, and this is going to change. This is just a forecast model. This is what the computer models are predicting. So these are going to change. Hopefully they will go down. But we do have a bullseye. Hopefully that bullseye stays over the ocean and it does not impact land, because that bullseye is at around 300 to 400 millimeters of rain. It's a lot of rain. Do want to talk a little bit about cyclone preparedness, because this is a tropical cyclone producing tropical cyclone threats, heavy rain being the biggest threat. Creating an emergency kit is very, very essential and important, and these items should include non-perishable food, bottled water. Everybody should have at least 1 gallon of water. If you are staying and riding the storm out, everyone should have at least 1 bottle of water. A first aid kit, flashlights, extra batteries. Additionally, it is essential to have important documents like IDs, insurance policies stored in a waterproof container. Now, if you have the means to evacuate, developing an evacuation plan is important. If you live in an area that is particularly vulnerable to tropical cyclones, you should have a plan in place to evacuate quickly if necessary, and determine a safe location where you and your family can stay, and have a predetermined route to get there. And keep in mind that the roads and bridges may be closed, so have an alternate route that you can take. And lastly, secure your property, because there will be winds that are going to be gusting to over 40, 45, maybe up to 50 miles an hour. So anything outside, furniture outside is going to blow around. Make sure trim your trees and bushes back away from your house, because you could get branches falling and that could already cause damage, break windows, create a hole in the roof, and then you can get leaking, and then you can get roof damage, and it can just go downhill from there. Because we're having gusting winds, be sure to protect the windows and doors, and with shutters or plywood to protect against flying debris. Support us, follow us on Twitter, subscribe, like, and share on our YouTube page. Support us for only $1 a month on our Discord, and join our Discord server. All these links will be in the description below. What's good about our Discord server is you can talk to everyone part of the Hurricane Watch team, and we will talk to you and give you all the advice and the necessary precautions that you need to take when coming and dealing with a tropical system. Thank you all for watching. This has been the Hurricane Watch team. We will talk to you tomorrow morning. Peace out.